Let's use a real world example and implement some of these strategies. So this is a schedule and a list that I would work together with a patient on to try to get back to work. Say you wanted to work like 4 hours a day. Number one, I always talk with the patient and get them on the same page as me that they can only complete one thing per day. And that's the goal, it's just one thing. So start small. As you progressively become more successful, then you can start adding on more and more things. Number two, at work, choose the tasks that are overlearned. So start simple, things that are routine, things that you know really well. Don't try to go investigate some type of new process. Right now we want to focus on success and building confidence and not getting frustrated and incompletion of your work. Number three, set an alarm on your phone and have a note pop up that says check in. This is a mental break. And during this time, you sit at your desk in a quiet area if you can, and you ask yourself, how am I doing? Have I been successful for the past hour? And you do that mental check-in, so to speak, to give you an update to kind of how your success is going at your current position. Number four, if this check-in isn't working every hour, try to make it a little bit more close together. So every 30 minutes. During that time, reflect, get up, and maybe potentially take a walk or take a break. Five, organize and structure your day. So during the time that you're at work, make sure that you have your tasks that you want to complete with check boxes that you cross up or check off after you complete. So you're not getting lost to whether or not you're completing things. After that day of work, go to a quiet area at home and turn off visual and auditory stimuli and sit there for about 15 to 20 minutes and just decompress. Now, when you get back into a routine of work, your days off may seem very scattered and difficult to manage. Just like you were doing at work, set up what you're wanting to accomplish during that day. So you have to spend some time, say on Friday night after work, doing a checklist and a to-do list for what you want to accomplish on Saturday. Again, same thing, don't overcompensate or try to do too much. Try to pick one or two big things that you accomplish, and if you're not getting those done, do a task analysis of those things, maybe break them down into 4 or 5 smaller chunks, and then methodically reference your to-do list, check it off when you complete it, and then move on. Using your timer and different visual type of stimuli to assist you with this is definitely a positive too at this time. One note, mindfulness and meditation are options, and those are things that you can investigate a little bit more on your own, whether it be searching online or looking more on like YouTube. I'm going to do a few videos on this later, but there's a lot of resources right now. The basics to it is that your mindfulness is your ability to attend to how you're thinking and doing things, so like the meta analysis of how you actually can conceptualize and do things and accomplish a goal. Now, meditation is something where you are, much like when you're using those breaks, you're able to sit down and reflect with a mindful type of mentality, and you're able to restart your brain a little bit and set you up so you can be more able to emotionally and able to not let fatigue affect you as it could if you just went 4 hours straight at a work day. So that meditation is something like a muscle that you practice, and it takes weeks to get good at this, and it takes people a lifetime to get good at meditation. So it's hard to see big results of that first initial meditative process, but as you move forward and you get a few weeks, maybe a few months under your belt of consistent small day-to-day uses of it, you'll find that it has a large impact.